There is a lot to talk about.
Dude, she's legitimately just stole half my intro. Only I'm allowed to say that. Oh, right. Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your pal Flix here, and today we're going over a lot, aka they robbed my intro. You think I'd be talking about cars today, but guess what? Wrong! They pulled out our heartstrings and did Jackie dirty today. Good luck being a title of that this time. This time's really gonna be a tough one. And what it means for Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, as always, if you enjoy this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more daily top quality content. Okay, quick one. Do you think you can save Jackie in Cyberpunk 2077? Yes or no? Really quickly, right in the comments. We'll give you a couple seconds. And alright, so we might disagree on Jackie's fate. I think we've had our predictions pretty clear on the channel. But at least one thing we can all agree on, if we have above 2 brain cells at least, I'm hoping you have above. I'm really hoping you have above 2 brain cells. Okay, please tell me you have above 2 brain cells, please. Anyways, if you have above 2 brain cells, they are hammering down the Jackie's death. They're hammering down that Jackie's death narrative, that Jackie's death story, right onto us every single time. It's getting to me. For those that don't know, there's a little word in the English language called symbolism. Say it with me real quick. Damn, my voice is a little shot out today. Say it with me real quick. Symbolism. Symbolism. Good, you've learned a new word. But what does it mean, Flix? It's an indirect suggestion to express an idea. What does that mean? Well, okay. You know what? Definitions aren't enough? Okay, fine. We'll keep going. Let's see. The cinematic trailer, I've always given to the deniers as, yeah, that was more marketing. I don't really believe most of what was shown there, being honest with you. But one of Jackie's famous quotes that we've seen is, "Afterlife, here we come." The Afterlife is the name of the mercenary club, but Afterlife, here we come is also symbolism to the actual afterlife, as in death. Some of you might not have seen the little press gameplay, I guess I'll call it. But it was gameplay of V and Jackie the first time they go to the afterlife. I'll have it playing in the background right now. They asked the bartender what it takes to get a drink named after them. And she says, you have to royally die mid-op, aka mid-job. One of the replies that V could give is, "Guess there's no such thing as living legends." Now, why am I telling you all this? Why do I need to know this, Flix? We're getting there, okay? Be patient. Just a little bit patience. Before you write your anti-Flix, Jackie will live forever, man. Hail Jackie comments. Jeez, now I lost where I was. Hope you're proud of yourselves, okay? Now, remember when I said that they were pulling our heartstrings today? They gave Jackie his own little montage at the end of the Styles trailer while saying, the narration, Night City's legends, know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
NC's legends, know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard.
So, I'll give my first reaction to the trailer here. I did ramble a bit, but it was just the things that pinged into my head the first time I saw that. Alright, sorry if I sound a little bit groggy. Night City Wire episode 4 just ended about 20 minutes ago. I've been just going over this little Jackie section, just trying to understand it for the past 20 minutes. Because it doesn't make sense. Well, I'm saying it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense how heavy they're pushing this. I really don't get why they push. Why would they push his death so much? I've been saying he's a goner for a month, but why would they push it so much? Not 100% sure about that. It's I thought it was misdirection at first. I was watching, I was is there any quick cuts here, especially
NC's legends.
Shut up. Well, this punch scene, I was looking for any quick edits or cuts where it was hey, this might just be a little cool, you're getting kicked out of the club or something, but that's not what it seems like. Then I thought, why would you be getting betrayed in the afterlife? Unless they made a cut and this is actually a different nightclub and it wasn't actually the afterlife from the last trailers. I know we're kind of going all over the place right now. That's just kind of what was going through my mind the entire time, because honestly it didn't make sense. I'm gonna lower the audio real quick.
Goodbye.
Right here, let's go over what I saw actually in this.
NC's
Just a shot of
legends.
Jackie.
Know where you'll
Okay, now you're getting punched with a guy. No, this isn't. Wait, no, this is you getting punched. Yeah, this is you getting punched by a guy with like pretty like short sleeves, a t-shirt he's pretty much wearing. There's nothing else to see for a little bit. Hold up. Do you see this? This isn't a guy in the club. This is a guy watching. This guy, he ordered him. It's as if it's like not security, but I guess a bodyguard or hitman or something. This guy is the boss. Kind of looks like an Arasaka person to me. I thought it was first Nagasaki, bro. He was Nagasaki. You know, the Subaru's son, his youngest son. That's what I thought it was first. But Subaru's son isn't that old. Looks like a higher up executive, if anything. Yeah, he's definitely really old. Looks like he's corporal clothing. How did he get into the afterlife though? I don't get how he got into the afterlife. That I can't give you an answer to. So now you jump cut to this. Now you're like, oh, this guy's here. You must have been seeing the punch from Jackie's perspective. No, you still have a guy on top. Do you see? These two just happen to look alike for some reason. I don't know. We've seen twins before in the little boxing gameplay we saw. So maybe they're twins. Or maybe they're neural linked or something. Or maybe there's two people that look similar to me. But yeah, you see, this guy's still giving the orders here. And like, they're still dancing. They don't know what's going on. This guy just got shocked. Unless he's also with them. No, I think this guy's just shocked, really. Wait, this Arasaka person is giving the orders here. Jackie just gets punched. Boom. Goes down. Now, I'm going to edit it in, but remember, this was the dancing scene, because from the last trailer.
NC's legends.
Because you see that girl over there? That's the girl you were dancing with.
Know where you'll find most of them?
Which, if I was going to give you a guess right now, I'm saying this is after you do the heist properly, silently, without, Dex getting mad at you, and, the heist went well, you're celebrating, maybe you're about to meet Dex, or you've met Dex already, cleared everything up, celebrating, and then boom, you get hit by Arasaka. This would be the, this is what I'm saying about them pushing it too hard. Because they just showed us two ways Jackie's dying. This, Arasaka gets pissed at you, goes after both of you, and you're both dead at this point, let's be honest. He's giving the order to kill you. And then you're seeing this when Dex betrays you. I believe Dex has a different weapon than before, I'm not 100% sure.
Graveyard.
This was just a funny scene, because they've actually retextured the guns so they look really cool for Jackie.
Luckily, matters not where you're from.
Oh, look at this. He seems cool. You're with Jackie.
What matters here?
Oh, Jackie and the old Ripper Doc being friends.
You walk.
And then you meet Mama Wells. I'm pretty sure this is Mama Wells because this looks like somewhere Jackie would... Actually, it looks a little bit cleaner than Jackie's place, I'll be honest with you. But the way he's looking at you is like, yeah, I'm an embarrassed type of look. Like, hey, you just met my mom, and I think that's Jackie's mom. I'd give you a guess. I'd give it 90% chance to Jackie's mom, and I believe that's the ending. Yeah, that's the ending. So, like, I know we're completely like just winging it here. Oh shoot, we went off. But like,
Legends. No.
It's being pushed so much that I was looking for ways that it might have been a misdirection. Really, it's being pushed so much, but at the same time, I do really believe that Jackie has to die and you have to die. Well, we know you have to die for the prologue to end. You meet Johnny Silverhand. We went over that 100 times. You're not meeting Silverhand and you're like walking down the street or something. Oh, actually, this couldn't. I take it back. This couldn't have been after you met Dex, because the chip would have been out of your head by then if you already met Dex. You're celebrating, but then why are you celebrating before you're raising a million different questions. Well, this kind of feeds in perfectly to what I've been saying, I guess, because I've been saying that Arasaka is going to be the big bad at the end of it all. Arasaka just offed Jackie. Arasaka were the ones that betrayed you in the corporal life path, and they just offed you also. So, kinda true. And that is a way that if you do the quest perfectly, then you still get, well, off, because Arasaka will be after you. Interesting. But why don't they take the chip out of your head? Unless they don't know the chip's in your head. I don't know. It's a lot more questions than answers here, really. So it's like I'm in this situation now where I'm extremely torn, really. On one end, I want to say that they just confirmed Jackie's death 100%. Like, had they not shown us Jackie being punched to the floor, I would have told you the trailer just confirmed Jackie's death 100%. Because of how they said Night City's legends, most are in the graveyard. But the fact that they've shown us multiple ways Jackie's dying means one of two things at the end of the day. And honestly, pick whichever one makes you feel more comfortable. Whichever one makes you sleep better at night. There's only a month left and we'll get a concrete answer when the game actually launches. Because now they've literally shown that they're going to war, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to war. They refuse to give an answer to that. Just how much they're pulling. They're pulling there. Okay, so one of the two options, they've officially confirmed Jackie's death, and they've seen how attached their audience is to Jackie, so they're getting us more used to the idea, so we don't feel super sad. Think of it how we knew Arthur Morgan was getting wrecked before RDR2 came out, Red Dead Redemption 2, because John Marston, my bad, I wrote Jack Marston. John Marston never talked about him or went after him in the original, or how he got tuberculosis very early on. So it gets us more used to the idea, so we don't feel super sad in the game. And we knew he was really a goner pretty early on. So I guess more easing people into the idea that the character that they like is not making it past very long. Or two, I'll give you this, they're trying very, very hard to misdirect us, as I still don't have an explanation for how an Arasaka member got into the Afterlife Mercenaries faction, and nobody tried contesting him, especially where we've had famous anti-Arasaka members, like Rogue. I believe Rogue was part of the original attack on the Arasaka Tower. I don't really recall 100%. We've had Morgan Blackhand. We've had Johnny Silverhand, right? Sit at the Afterlife. It's a mercenaries faction, a solo faction. Why on earth is Arasaka in there? Unless they made some sort of cut where we've went from a club that was the Afterlife to a club that wasn't the Afterlife. A little bit of confusion there. Considering Rogue owns the Afterlife, obviously, and not Dex, so I can't really give you an explanation for, like, Dex is betraying you and Rogue is the owner of the Afterlife, and she's like an OG fixer where she's not gonna be pulling a Dex on you. Or why they wouldn't retake the chip after they offed you. Why don't they just somehow retake the chip? We still don't actually know how the chip works 100% though, so maybe not gonna talk about, because I have no idea. I lean more towards the first option myself, but still, the truth is, this only raised more questions. I don't have any answers. I have more questions than answers. The only one answer that I got is, okay, so Arasaka somehow made it into the Afterlife faction, and then that's how they off you. Why don't they get the chip? How did they even get in there, right? More questions than answers. Oh, we've also had some people referencing some interviews. More talking about like the past Jackie's getting offed videos, because we've been following this for a while, so I know anything new I do talk about. And we've had comments referencing some sort of interview that Dev said Jackie could live. So first of all, I've watched every single interview and never saw that. But now let's assume it was buried or was during a live event, right? You're probably misquoting him or her or the alien that told you that in your dreams. Just like yesterday's vid where we talked about how the quest lead tried to say that side quests open up new routes in the main quest, made people think that you could finish the main quest without doing the main quest. It's a little bit confusing, so let me kind of cut it down a bit. Side quest equals new ways to finish main quest. It does not equal finish main quest without doing main quest. The narrative, the story is still the same. Unless you could give me the exact words they used to describe him surviving, then that's not an argument. Because if they were asked, does Jackie die during the heist? And they said, nope. he could survive the heist depending on your choices. That does not mean he makes it out of the prologue alive. The game is telling a story, a narrative that they want to be remembered. No one wanted Arthur Morgan to die in Red Dead Redemption 2, but his death was iconic, really. It went down as probably one of the best game deaths in history. It had an amazing emotional impact. You know, you were sad. You were like, wow, this guy just betrayed everyone. Not Arthur Morgan, the other character. Don't want to get too spoilery, but he's like, wow, I've done everything right. I've been honorable, and and at the end, you're seeing the sunset. At least if you got the good honorable ending. The bad ending wasn't really that good, obviously, because it wouldn't be pulling at your heartstrings. Anyways, it seems like it'll be who knows how long of a video, actually. But yeah, you'll have been enjoying these. We got a lot of people commenting yesterday. That was amazing. Glad you guys are actually getting enjoyment out of these. Today's question was already asked, in case you missed it. Do you think Jackie's a goner or not? And why? I want an actual explanation. Don't link me to this interview without giving... If you want to link me to the interview, I'll tell you what. I will respond to the interview. If you link me the exact quote, I will respond to it. Hopefully, write in the comments or have it delivered to my upgraded assistant Pigeon. He doesn't just have metal wings now. He's got an iron heart and laser eyes. Try messing with him. So, you've already subscribed since you subscribed when we said so earlier. So, unless you don't like Cyberpunk 2077, just saying, get exposed. My voice is really shot out today, actually. And obliterate that like button, of course. I said of course so many times. But yeah, peace, ladies and gentlemen. Stay amazing. Yeah, I didn't know my voice was so like shot out before starting to record this. I don't know if you guys... I'll probably fix it in editing, but it was like cutting. I was like, That was really weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a post outro, by the way. The rest of... I've realized how people do the things without breaks, right? Because, I always get, like, sidetracked or something. You know what you do? You just say, or then you look at the next line. It gives you enough time to actually look at the next line. Then you cut out the or the ahs. It's so easy to think about, but I didn't really think about it before. So, yeah, obviously, I'll have some more Night City Wild content through the next couple of days. There were a couple other things I saw, so I don't know if we'll do a full breakdown. It's a little bit lame. I'll probably talk about the vehicles, then do another video about the little hidden things in the trailer. Don't expect like a full scene by scene breakdown. That's just kind of boring. We've had a lot of people following this, and I am interested now. It's like an addiction, dude. I need to know if this guy's making it out or not. And why are they pushing him so far down? It's like, dude, I know he's not making it out, right? But why are they pushing it so far? It's driving me crazy. If you're marketing a game, why would you push so far that this guy's not making out? It's as if you're trying to misdirect me. That's what I feel like right now. I honestly feel like they're trying to trick us into thinking he is a goner. But then I still don't get like how... The story doesn't make sense if he survives. I've done you can check out my last video. I went over why the story wouldn't make sense if he makes it out. But yeah, I'm cutting it now. I'm just getting triggered, so I'm cutting it here. Okay, peace. I would say you're amazing, but you already know you're amazing.